Morning start to the day. What do you say? What do you know? NFL week 2, baby. We're gonna go through each game. I'm gonna lay down a couple what I think is gonna happen. I'll cover the over, cover the spread each game, and we'll kind of go from there. So we got Saints Cowboys. Dallas is a 6.5 point favorite. Over under 46.5. I'm hammering the over. I think both teams are gonna score a bunch of points. New Orleans put up a bunch of points last week. Dallas put up a bunch of points. I think Dallas' offense is getting ready to roll. I'll take Dallas at home by a touchdown. I think Dallas will do just enough offensively. Bucks-Lions, a great matchup of last year's NFC divisional round. Detroit's an 8-point favorite at home. The over-under is 51.5. I'm hammering the over as well. The Bucks, Baker had 4 touchdowns last week, looked really good. Detroit scored 33 plus points in overtime on last Sunday night, excuse me. Detroit's 8-point favorite at home. I think Detroit will do just enough. The Bucks are injured on the defensive line, and their secondary is tore up. Packers home game, first home game of the year. Indianapolis is a 2.5-point favorite on the road. Over under is 41.5. I'm hammering the under. I don't think either team is going to score enough points. I think Richardson struggled last week to get the ball in the end zone. I think with the backup quarterback for the Packers, don't expect much offensively from them. But I think the Packers will get it done at home. With Jordan Love going down, they'll rally, and I think they'll get the first win of the year. I'll take plus 2.5 Green Bay. Jets Titans. New York is a 4-point favorite, which is insane. The over-under is 40.5. I'm hammering the under. Tennessee's not going to score. The Jets will score, but they won't score 40. And I'm hammering the Jets at plus 4. That is like, if you're going to give any team to hammer at the right now, what I'm looking at, hammer the Jets. So I'm taking the Jets at plus 4. I'm putting the Bubby mortgage on it. If it doesn't hit, leave in the comments what you think should happen to me. That's what I'm hammering. 49ers, Vikings, surprisingly both 1-0 teams. San Francisco's a 4.5-point favorite. The over-under is 46.5. I'm taking the over. I think both offenses are going to score just enough points to get where they need to be. And I think, give me Minnesota at home at plus 4.5. I think Sam Darnold will do just enough. And I think and Mason, with McCaffrey being out, and maybe teams are getting enough to focus just on Mason and make Brock Purdy have to throw the ball now that they don't have the number 1 running back in the league behind them. So let's see what goes there. Another 1-0, 2 surprising 1-0 teams, Seattle and New England. Seattle is a 3.5-point favorite on the road, and the over-under is 38.5. I'm taking the under. I don't think New England's going to score enough points. Seattle offense hasn't gotten started yet, so I'm taking the under, and I'm definitely taking Seattle at 3.5. I think at home, on the road. Let me get a road favorite at plus 3.5. Giants and Commanders. Both 0-1. Washington's a 1.5 favorite, and the over-under is 43.5. I'm taking the under. I don't think both teams are going to score. I think the Giants are in shambles, and I know it's only week 1, but I think Jaden Daniels will put up some points and Washington will score. But I'm hammering the under, and give me Washington to get a win. Let me get Jaden Daniels, a couple rushing, maybe a throw touchdown. Let's see what this kid can do. Highly underrated rookie of the year. Keep an eye out for that. Chargers, Panthers. Hammering this. Give me Chargers at -5, and I think the under. I think the Chargers will score a bunch of points, but I don't think Carolina will. So 38.5, I'm hammering the under. Browns, Jacksonville. Jacksonville 3-point favorite on the road. Over-under is 41.5. Don't know really what to think about this. The Browns organization is in shambles. I don't know how much longer Watson will be there. There's turmoil in the locker room. It's tough to talk about. It's tough to cheer for them. I'd like to see Deshaun Watson do well. Offensively was playing last week, so I'll probably just take Jacksonville at -3, and I'll hammer the under. I don't think either one of these teams are going to score. Jacksonville had a hard time scoring. The Browns had a hard time scoring. Raiders, Ravens, 2 0-1 teams. Baltimore's an 8.5-point favorite. Baltimore's at home. They don't lose at home. They're going to be dominant. I'm taking Baltimore at -8.5, and I'll take the over. Let me get a surprise over. Let me see if Oakland can score some points and hang with Baltimore. I'm going with the over. Rams, Cardinals, 2 0-1 teams. I think this is going to be a great game. The over is 47.5. Hammer that. I think Murray, Connor, Stafford, and Cooper Kupp are going to go off offensively, so hammer the over. I'm going with Rams money line. I think the Rams are going to get just enough done. I think last week was a little kick in the groin, so let me get Rams to win that game. Steelers, Broncos. Broncos on the road, at home, are 2-point underdogs. Pittsburgh's coming into Denver. Pittsburgh travels well. Justin Fields being the quarterback, I think will start to set the tempo for Pittsburgh. I like that setup. I like that Justin Fields is getting his feet set. He's getting concrete. Let me get Pittsburgh at -2.5, and they're going to air it out in Denver. And I think Bo Nix is going to try to get get his feet footing, and I think we'll see what he can produce. So I think he'll have a better day today than he did last week, because last week it was freaking horrible. So I'm going to take the over. I think they're going to air it out in Denver. Let's let it ride there. Bengals 0-1 versus Chiefs 1-0. I'm surprised the spread's not higher. I think people didn't want to jump off the Kansas City or the Cincinnati bandwagon too quickly. It's week 1, people, so let's not get crazy about how Cincinnati's going to perform. Kansas City's at home. I didn't see much from the Bengals defense, and they gave up a lot to the Patriots, so I'm probably going to hammer Kansas City at -6.5. And the over-under is 47.5. I don't think Cincinnati will be able to score enough points. So I'm taking the under for 47.5. And Sunday night tonight, we got Bears 1-0 and Texans 1-0. What a game. What a game. I might talk a little bit more about this. Houston's a 6-point favorite. The over-under is 44.5. Hammer the over. Both these teams are going to score. I think Caleb Williams is going to his first game's under his belt. I think he's going to get comfortable. I think he's going to start throwing the ball. Odunze is out, I do believe. I'm pretty sure Odunze is out. So we'll see what the Bears can bring to the table. I'm taking the over, and Texas is -6. I think it's going to be a touchdown game. Give me Houston. I think Houston's going to do enough. I think Houston's offense is starting to roll. Would not be surprised if Houston is in the AFC picture here at the end of the year. Like their offense. I'm hammering Houston. I still like to see what the Bears do today. I think it's going to be a great Sunday night match. That's a great week 2 Sunday night football game. I think I'm going to tune into that. Looking forward to see what Caleb Williams can do. Looking to see Houston keep that ball rolling on offense. Like both of those teams. Hammering the over, like I said. And then Falcons, Eagles, Battle of the Birds on Monday night. Philly at home is -6, 46.5 point over-under. I'm hammering the over. I think Kirk Cousins is gonna get his feet under him, get comfortable in that Atlanta offense, and start to produce things. I think they're going to get some points. I think Philadelphia's going to get some points with that offense with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Saquon Barkley seems to be the old Saquon Barkley. So hammering the over 46.5. Give me Philly. I think Philly's going to win at home. I think Philly has looked good against Green Bay last week. Their offense looked good. Defense did just enough, forced a few turnovers. So I'm taking Philly at 6. That's NFL Week 2. Kind of just went through all the games, gave you a couple of statistics, what I feel is going to happen. I picked the money line, picked the over-under. Tune into a couple shorts here in the next half hour. I'm going to lay some bets down and let you know what's going to hit. Parlay it wise. Use the Hard Rack app. The Hard Rack app is perfect. I use it. It's fantastic. Withdrawal, deposit money. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. And that's NFL Week 2. And I'm going to lay some predictions down on a YouTube short. Yeah.